Good morning, boys and girls. We are continuing our talk on missing addends this week. Okay, so adding is one strategy that we can use to help us subtract. So say our equation is 5 minus 4, and we see this number bond. We've used those before, remember, that the numbers that we have in here are the only numbers that we can use for the fact family, and our number bonds have 4 equations. It's been a long time since we've done math, isn't it? So there's 2 addition equations for a fact family, and then there's 2 subtraction equations for each fact family. And they only use the numbers that are in our number bond. So using these 3 numbers, it would be 4 plus question mark equals 5. And then our plus goes back and forth down here. So then it would be question mark plus 4 equals 5. And then our subtraction starts at the top, but then goes down each side, okay? So our subtraction both start with 5, and then we'll go down this side to 4 equals question mark, and then we start with 5. Now we gotta go down this side, minus question mark equals 4, okay? So now we're going to talk about how we can find this number. Use counters to show the parts of 5 in the number bond. Write 2 equations. Let me grab my counters. So if we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So it has to equal 5. But what is one part that we could have? One part that we could have. We can just work on this one if you wanted. 1, 2, 3, 4. So say 4 is one of our parts. If I have 4 and I need it to equal 5, oops, you might not be able to see that because of the bottom. If I have 4 but I need it to equal 5, what's my other part? Let's see, let's match these guys up. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's my other part? My other part is 1, right? Separate these so we can see them now. So 4 plus 1 equals 5. 1 plus 4 equals 5. 5 minus 4 equals 1. 5 minus 1 equals 4. Okay? And we can put that in our number bond down here. So our whole that we had was 5. One of our parts was 4. The other part was 1. And our addition equation to equal 5, you could pick going either way, it doesn't matter. 4 plus 1 equals 5. 5, I'm going to say minus 4. 5 minus 4 equals 1. Does this make sense? We're going to work on this during our morning meeting too, so that way if you have any questions, you can ask. Okay. Complete the number bond and equations. Write an addition equation and a subtraction equation. So now they're giving us the whole and they're giving us one part. We have to figure out the other part and then finish these addition and subtraction equations. So I don't have 7 blues. Hold on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which you can't see all of. 7. And 3 was the part that they gave us. So real quick, I'm going to match up 3. And then my other part, then, if 3 are matched up, is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3 plus 4. And 4 is my missing number only because 3 is the part that they gave me. 3 is the part that they gave me. And I figured that out by matching them up. Okay? And then I have 4 blues that aren't matched up. Well, Miss Frenchler, what if I don't have cubes or the counters? How can I figure it out then? Okay, so let's use some of our addition strategies that we've already talked about to see how we can figure out what the missing number is. So we have 7 something and 3. Okay, so I know that my addition equation is going to be something plus 3 equals 7. 3 plus something equals 7. 7 minus something equals 3. And 7 minus 3 equals something. Okay? So this one gives me both numbers and the answer is my question mark. I could go ahead and try to solve that one, but we haven't really talked about subtraction strategies. We're talking about adding to help us subtract. So really we want to use one of these two equations to help us figure out this equation. I can't really tell you the logic behind that, but that's what we're doing. So I have an unknown number in the beginning or at the end of my addition equation. Well, if I have 3, one of my addition strategies is to count on until I get to 7. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, how many numbers did I have to count on? 1, 2, 3, 4. I had to count on 4 more numbers, so my missing number is 4. I don't have to do this drawing a picture. I can use my fingers. So I can say 3 in my head, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many fingers am I holding up? I'm holding up 4 fingers. So I know that I counted on 4 more numbers. I started with 3 in my head and I stopped when I got to 7. And I was holding up 4 fingers, so I know that my missing number is 4. We also talked about a number line, right? Doing the same thing, starting at 3, going up 7, or 2, 7, sorry. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I did 4 frog hops. Okay. I'm trying to think if there was another one that we've used. That one's the easiest one for me to count on. If you have an easier way that you find to add to find this number, I would be interested to hear what you think is the easiest way. Alright, so we've discovered that 4 is our missing number. In our equation, the missing number is also the blank. So 4 plus 3 equals 7. 7 minus 3 equals 4. Okay. Write an addition equation and subtraction equation. This is the same as we just did here, but I'm going to do this one with you, and then you're going to try this one, okay? So they give us 9 as our whole, and they give us 6 as a part. I'm not going to do cubes. I'm not going to use my dry erase board. I'm going to try this one in my head using my fingers. I guess that's not super in my head, but it's not drawing a picture. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 6 in my head and say 6 And then I'm going to use my fingers and stop counting when I get to 9. Okay? 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I heard 9, so I stopped. How many fingers am I holding up? I'm holding up 3 fingers, right? So that's my missing number. 6 plus 3 equals 9. 9 minus 6 equals 3. All right. What I would like you to do is to pause the video and try this one and these 2 equations on your own. All right. Did you pause the video? Did you solve it? Let's see. Was your missing number 4? 2 plus 4 equals 6. 6 minus 2 equals 4. All right. This is your time to shine, and I know that you will. You guys are going to do awesome. What you're doing on the practice page up here, it says practice. Here's an example. It's what we've just done. And it says find 6 minus 4. So this is what we're actually solving for, but we're using the number bond and this addition equation to find this answer. This is the exact same thing that we just did. Down here it says write an equation that helps you find 5 minus 2. But this is a plus sign. What it is asking you to do is to draw a number bond and to write your addition equation. Okay? Remember how when I said, okay, well, what's something that equals 5? This can be your part, but you have to use the numbers that they give you. Okay? That sounded really confusing as I heard it. You're going to draw a number bond. Okay. What is your part and what is your whole using these 2 numbers? Put your whole here and the part that they give you here. And then you're doing this exact same thing to find the unknown. And then you're just going to put these 2 numbers in this equation. Okay? Let me know if that's still confusing. And if so, I'm very sorry. I will help you if it is though. This page is the exact same. It gives you the number bond and it gives you the numbers. So all you have to do is find the addition equation. Down here is the same thing as over here. 5, same thing as 2, just with different numbers. And then that is your page. You only need to turn in these 2 practice pages. You don't need to turn in the other pages, just these 2 practice pages that you're doing on your own. You guys will do awesome and wonderful, and I hope that you have a great day.